Okay guys, so I want to talk about the games that I am looking forward to for the rest of this year. It's going to be 12 games in total, and 4 for the Wii U, 4 for the 3DS, and 4 for the Xbox One. I'm not going to split it into a lot of different videos, so no need to worry about that. But I'm going to do them in that order: Wii U, 3DS, and the Xbox One. As you can see, I have Star Fox Zero up. It's releasing in a few days, but it is one of the video games that I'm most looking forward to playing from now, basically. Now, I've been a fan of the Star Fox series, or Starwing as it was originally called over here in Scotland, when it was originally released on the SNES. And yeah, I have a lot of fun memories playing this with my brother and my dad, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait for Star Fox Zero to come out. I haven't watched any videos on it. There was a lot of videos posted up a little while ago when the preview date came up. I didn't watch any of those videos because I didn't want to spoil it for myself, but I really can't wait for this game. Now, the second one on my list is Paper Mario Color Splash. Another game I cannot wait to play. I've standard just the Mario games I'm not really bothered with, like the 2D ones. It's just run jump. Can't really be bothered with them very much anymore. But Color Splash, I like the Paper Mario games more than those standard 2D games. This is a sort of almost fully 3D game, but not quite there. And I could also play the 3D Mario games. Now, I haven't played a Mario game in quite a while. I never got a chance to play Thousand Year Door. I probably will try and pick that up at some point and play it and record it, obviously. But that's another one of the games that's on my list. Next is everyone's favourite Yooka-Laylee. I cannot wait for this game to come out. I am a big fan of the guys that are making this game. They made the amazing game that was Banjo-Kazooie. Everybody knows what that game is, and I just can't wait to play this game. I'm going to get it on my Wii U, like I said I was going to when it was originally released. I had an Xbox One at the time, but I've always said I'm going to buy Yooka-Laylee on my Wii U, and I'm going to stick to that. And of course, the fourth game for this is The Legend of Zelda for the Wii U. Now, I know there's rumours saying it's going to be coming out on the Nintendo NX as well. I'm going to buy it on the Wii U, but I'm also going to buy it on the Nintendo NX if that turns out to be true. I cannot wait for this game. Being a massive Zelda fanboy, this is obviously going to be on my list. It is going to be my number one favourite game on the Wii U, and it probably will be my game of the year for 2016 as well. Now that the Wii U section is done, I will move on to the 3DS. The first game that I'm looking forward to for that, well, I say first game, but it was really two games, is Dragon Quest 7 and Dragon Quest 8. I was really bummed when we didn't get Dragon Quest 10 for the Wii U over here. You can get it if you have a Japanese Wii U. Sadly, I don't. But there is rumours that it might be coming over here soon. It might be on Nintendo NX. I know it's being ported to the PlayStation 4, or it is being ported to the PlayStation 4 over in Japan. Either or. But sadly, no idea if it's coming outside of Japan yet. But Dragon Quest 7 and Dragon Quest 8 are confirmed to be being released outside of Japan over here. Oh, excuse me, and I cannot wait to play these. I'm a massive RPG fan, and Dragon Quest is just going to be fantastic. Next on the 3DS list, now, this one, a lot of controversy. I'm looking forward to Federation Force. I love the Metroid Prime games. I love the Metroid games. And I am one of the people who would rather play a game and then make a decision on whether it's good or not, and not just outright say, no, this is crap, I don't want it. I would like to try everything at least once before I decide if it's crap or not. Hence why I don't outright say anything bad about PlayStation 4 games. I'll make observations on them about things that I don't like how they look, or gameplay elements that I don't think would actually work well, but I never outright say a game is bad until I've tried it. So I'm going to try Federation Force. It's an online multiplayer game. Me and my friends will have a good time with it, I know that. I urge other people to at least try the game before they make a final decision on it. Next on the list is Monster Hunter Generations, or Monster Hunter X Cross if you're in Japan. Now, I've played every single Monster Hunter game since the very beginning. I've got a lot of videos for Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate up on my channel. It's just one of those games that I can put too much time into. I put over 1,000 hours into Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. Can't remember how many hours I put into Monster Hunter 3 Try on the Wii, and Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate on the 3DS was bordering on the 1,000 hour time as well. This is going to be no different. I'm going to absolutely no life this game, and just no, yeah. I will make sure I still get videos done, but things outside of YouTube are just going to just go bleh and just die, because I will be playing this game non-stop. Can't wait for it, and it's coming out really soon. And lastly, on the 3DS, Pokemon Sun and Moon, obviously. First Pokemon game I had was Pokemon Blue. The last Pokemon game I bought was Omega Ruby, or was it? Yeah, it was Omega Ruby, because the first I had first game I ever bought, first time when those games were released, I bought Sapphire. So I started with Blue, ended with a Red, and I can't wait for this. Pokemon Sun and Moon are just, it's a Pokemon game, come on. Can you really see why I would be buying it? Can you give me a reason why I shouldn't buy it? It's a Pokemon game, it's an RPG, I don't care. Now, that's the 3DS and Wii U sections done. Now, on to the Xbox One section. First of all, Doom. Now, I have been playing the beta. I did say that I probably wouldn't be buying it, but I've made the decision I am going to buy it, just for the campaign. I might do some of the multiplayer times if I can find some friends on my Xbox that are actually going to play it, because I didn't see any of them actually playing the beta, which was weird. But can't wait for Doom. It's just a game that you have to play if you're a gamer, I say. Especially if you've played games for as long as I have, but that's a different video. I can't wait for Doom. It's going to be really soon, actually. I think it's about 2 weeks away. I'm not sure on the exact release date, but I'm going to stream the campaign of it, but I'm also going to be using the map creator. That's going to be a lot of fun. As many of you know, I done video game development at high school, yeah, at university, and yeah, it's just something I want to do, is just make my own levels in anything really. So it'll be a lot of fun. And yeah, next on the Xbox, Deus Ex Mankind Divided, not Human Revolution. I've played that one already. Mankind Divided. Now, the first Deus Ex game that I got involved with was Human Revolution. I originally bought it on my Xbox 360, and holy crap did I not like it. I just could not get into it. Cut a few years forward, and is it a few years, or was it just, well, bought it on my Xbox 360, did not like it, and then I bought it again on my Wii U when it was released there, and I played it quite a lot. I actually finished the entire game. I really enjoyed it, and yeah, I think because I went back to it with a more open mind this time and got used to the controls of it, that made me actually like the game, and I did really enjoy it. I played through it a lot. I left lots of hint messages about that for people to find and just read. Also left some little trolley ones, which sometimes got people killed, but that's the point in that. But yeah, that's just another game that I'm really looking forward to. Now, next on the Xbox One, Final Fantasy 15. Now, when I first seen this being shown to the world, I guess, I was not into it. I did not like it. I did not like the fact that the open world was traversing a car for some weird reason. It looks like Westlife or Boyzone is just going around on a road trip, and I did not like it. But as I've played the two demos that have been released now, which is Episode Dusky and the Platinum demo, the changes that they've made to it have been really good. I mean, when they first revealed it, it did just look like you were walking through a linear corridor game, and I didn't like that. But then Episode Dusky was out, and there was a massive field that you could go through, and that was just fantastic. And while the combat wasn't perfect in Episode Dusky, when there is the Platinum demo, they had a revamped combat system, and that was so much better than the Episode Dusky. And I hope, well, obviously that's going to be the combat system as they move forward with the full release, and I cannot wait for that. I will be streaming this as well, can't wait for it. And yeah, Final Fantasy is just one of those games that I've grew up with. I have played every single Final Fantasy game. Sadly, Final Fantasy 13 trilogy burnt me out on the series, so hopefully Final Fantasy 15 can get me back into it properly, and it's a return to glory for the Final Fantasy franchise. Finally, on this for the Xbox, obviously going to be Gears of War. I played every single Gears of War game apart from Judgment, because I was told right out it was terrible. I say I didn't play it, I played it for like an hour and just no. That's all I'm going to say. But Gears of War 4 is a game I'm going to be looking forward to. Sadly, I'm not in the early access for the beta because I never played the Ultimate Edition, because I never bought the Ultimate Edition. But I've played Gears of War 1, 2 and 3, skipped Judgment after playing it for an hour, and Gears of War 4 is coming out this year. Nothing is going to stop me from playing this game. Absolutely nothing. Starting from Monday the 25th next week, I will be streaming the beta for when I get access to it, because it's open to everyone at that point. So I hope you guys will come and watch that. But Gears of War 4, played through a lot on Gears of War 1, absolutely loved the multiplayer on Gears of War 1. Me and my friend at the time, when we were playing it, he would always run, and I can't remember the weapon he would get, but I would always go for a torque bow if it was on the map, and I was so accurate with that bow, I was literally called a hacker in every game. It was fantastic. I loved it. Now, Gears of War 2 and 3, multiplayer was still fine in name, but it was tweaked a little bit more here and there, which made it a lot better. But I didn't like the multiplayer in that one for some reason as much. Gears of War 3, however, was much better, especially because we could then do 4-player, I'm sure it was, with the campaign. So that was fantastic. Absolutely loved doing that. But Gears of War 4 comes out later this year. I'm going to be getting the beta access to it Monday the 25th. Can't wait for that. But yeah guys, these are the 12 games that I'm looking forward to the most that are coming out later this year. One coming out in just a few days actually. But that's my list. Everyone's list will be different. This is just my list. Let me know what you guys think of this list. Tell me your own list as well of what games you're most looking forward to coming out later on in the year. And have a nice day. Hope you are doing well, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye now.